What is going on, guys? It's Matt here, and in today's video we're going to be going over the Awake event. Alright, so please keep in mind that before we start, you have to be level 101 or higher, or your zero has to have completed chapter 2 of the storyline in order to access this event. We're going to go over to our start tab and we're going to click on Time of Awakening to head over to the event map. And I'm basically just going to go over every single NPC here, as well as the different coin shops, and kind of give you my opinion on that. So first, we're going to talk to Gong here and accept the Baek Gong's flute. This is how you're going to be coin capping every day. The coin cap is 300 per character, and all you got to do is just kill mobs around your level. The skill is right here. He's going to be killing mobs around your level. I believe it's plus 20, minus 20. But this 30,000 number down here is the awakening auras. So in total, it's 300 coins a day per character. And then we're also going to talk to Gong here for the awakening scroll. I already did all the text to talk to him, but just make sure that you have this scroll, okay? For the awakening scroll, in order to train the scroll, you need to feed 200 coins per day, and in turn that's also going to give you a bamboo shoot, but we're going to get into that in a little bit. But you basically feed 200 coins per day into this scroll in order to progressively go through it and unlock the other scrolls in the future, as well as the rewards. Okay, so in order to complete the intro, you only have to feed 200 coins once, or we're gonna call it just training, right? So when I say train, I just mean by referring to feeding 200 coins into the scroll. So in order to complete the intro, you're going to just train the scroll once, and then you'll be able to claim this Sage training outfit set. I believe it's just on one character in your world, and then progressively, week by week, we're going to be able to unlock future chapters as well as the other two scrolls. Okay, so for Baek Gong, for chapter 1, 2, and 3 respectively, these are going to be the rewards. So you have 3 different growth potions. And in order to unlock chapter 1, you have to wait until November 25th and then train the scroll 5 times. Like if you mouse over this right here, you'll see exactly how much you need. And aside from the first one, the intro for Baek Gong, every other training is going to require you to do it 5 different times. Okay? So once you train it 5 more times, you'll be able to complete chapter 1, and then you'll be able to accept your first growth potion. You're going to train 5 more times and 5 more times, and you'll be able to clear the whole scroll. So that's going to be November 25th for the first chapter, December 2nd for the second chapter, and December 9th for the third chapter. That's when you're able to complete the chapter. You can train the scroll previously, right? Five times, but you have to wait until that date to finish the scroll. Okay, and then once you finish the first scroll, you'll be able to have access to Chun Gong and then Gong. That's the other 2 scrolls right here, and then that will also unlock different coin shops. Okay. Right now, we do have access to Baek Gong's coin shops, and then for Chun Gong and Gong, those coin shops we'll go over later. Those are above us, which will have access to a coin shop and a Meso shop, which is pretty unique with this event. So that's pretty cool. And then once you're able to complete every scroll, the grand prize is just a very nice and OP title that lasts for a few days. I guess I should go over the other rewards. So for Chun Gong, you get a Awake ring, which is pretty cool. It'll progressively get stronger and stronger. So this ring is a nice temporary damage ring for you to use, or it could just be used for like Meso or drop as well on your character if that's what you want to use it for. And then for Gong, you get the 4th growth potion for completing the intro, and then the 17-star Star Force enhancement scroll, which can be used on items level 160 or lower. So just keep that in mind, okay? You can't use this on your arcanes. So that's the Awakening Scroll. And then I also did mention that every time you train your scroll, every time you feed 200 coins into the scroll, you get a bamboo shoot. And Mr. Do here is the bamboo shoot shop, right? The coin shop. As you progressively get through each scroll, so just kind of going back here, I believe we'll be able to get more bamboo shoots per day. We'll have to see when we get unlock these 2 scrolls, how many shoots we get per day. But for now, we're only getting 1 shoot per day. I also forgot to mention, but for this event, I would highly recommend capping coins on 2 different characters. Obviously, your main character, but coin cap on at least one mule character, and use those mule coins to feed and train the scroll per day, because this is linked to your entire server, okay? As well as the bamboo shoots, right? The bamboo shoots is not per character. It is linked to your entire server. And you get some pretty cool rewards. I think for most people, they're going to definitely want this EXP pill, which is going to give you 2 times the XP for 60 minutes. This is treated as a regular 2 times EXP coupon. And you can see that you can purchase some of these items, a certain amount of times per day. So, the 1 day Hyper Rock, pretty nice as well. But I'd probably recommend just going for the EXP, since a lot of you are going to be training. And then there's also symbols here for Vanishing Journey, Choo Choo, and Latch. So if that's something that you're interested in, you don't really care too much about EXP, then you can go ahead and grab some more symbols as well. Okay. So I did mention that the coin cap is 300 per day per character. Okay. Additionally, you can go over here to the right and talk to No Gong and go to the training grounds. The training grounds will allow you to earn up to an additional 150 coins per day. Don't be too discouraged if you can't hit that 150 mark, because this event, like in past events, for example, like in Rise and in the 15th anniversary, which I also covered, the targets get progressively harder and harder as you go through the stages, and you might not be able to do damage to them and whatnot. So I would just recommend just do the best you can. If you feel like you can do better, you can always redo it. But yeah, it's pretty simple. You just deal damage to the mobs over here, and whatever stage you've completed at the end of the timer will determine how many coins you get. Okay. I don't really feel like staying here for the full time, because I already did this on my other character. But yeah, so this can be done once per day on one character. This is not each character. This is only once per day on one character. You can get additional coins that does not count towards your daily coin limit. So you can earn potentially up to 450 coins per day on one character, and then every other character is just 300 coins per day. Okay, so that goes over that. I'll talk to Lily Shu right here for the decoration shop. Decoration shop, like in previous events, you have these tickets here. We have a Rock Spirit Roid. So if you are in Reboot in particular and you're lacking a permanent heart, this does give a permanent Lydium heart, which is level 30 heart. We are not getting the fairy heart with this event. So you have to buy 10 of these. So it's going to cost 2,000 coins. You buy 1 per day. You buy 10 of these, and then you can exchange it for that Rock Spirit Roid coupon. As well as the Awake damage skin. Unit damage skin looks very nice, very clean. And I'm going to be buying this 100%. Looks very cool. And then you also have a Perma NX outfit, which you can see how it looks like in the patch notes, if you're curious. You have this 40 slot chair bag, which is also extremely helpful and beneficial, depending, like if you're a collector and whatnot. I'm a little upset that they didn't include a 40 slot soul bag. in this shop as well, but you know, it is what it is. The random damage skin, you have the origami damage skin, 8% chance to get that, so that's pretty cool. I like the origami damage skin. I've shown it a few times in the past, so if that interests you, maybe you want to go for that, right? But in terms of this shop, I would mainly focus on the damage skin if you really like it, and the android for the permanent Lydium heart, especially if you're playing on Reboot. After that, just, you know, kind of spend it on whatever you want, okay? Also, I forgot to mention that the main way you're going to be farming coins is by farming monsters around your level. However, there are going to be 2 other events that you can do in order to gain the awakening coins. The first one being rock, paper, scissors. So every 15th and 45th minute of the hour, you're going to get a little pop-up above your head if you're in a town, and you're going to be able to, you know, play the mini game and gain awakening coins that way. And that's until December 1st. After December 1st, there's going to be a bingo event, which same thing, every 15th, 45th minute. You go access the bingo event, you complete it, you get some coins, and that's going to be until December 16th. And after that, we're going to get our second half of the Awake update with some more events. But I'll cover that when the time comes. So yeah, that's how you can also gain extra coins. But the main ways, you're really just going to be you're going to be killing mobs around your level for those 300 coins. Okay, so I already showed you, or actually I didn't, rather, my apologies, the Baek Gong coin shop, right? There's only one shop for this. So once you complete your intro for his scroll, you'll have access to his shop, and you'll be able to buy symbols, node stones, medal of honors, trait boost potion, which is great for getting that instant level 30 charm for unlocking a pocket slot, character expansion coupon, excuse me, and some other stuff. In non-reboot, you can also buy monster life gems, and you can buy 5 per week. So I would highly recommend to if you haven't started on Monster Life and you're in non-reboot, you might want to just stockpile those gems. Again, you can buy these like on a mule character. You don't have to buy it on your main character. You can do it on your mule that you're feeding 200 coins in per day, because it's only 100 coins a week for those gems. But yeah, in terms of this shop, I would probably recommend buying the node stones first. Okay, especially because I know a lot of people are going to be either new or mostly returning. You 100% are going to need node stones, and definitely the trait boost potion. You can see like how many of them you can buy per world, right? And this is shared between all of your characters. So definitely buy out the node stones. Get at least 1 trait boost potion to get your pocket slot unlocked. And then, you know, you start running Pink Bean. Character expansion coupons, super important as well, especially if your account is not like really developed and you need those character slots. But in Reboot, you can just buy these for Meso. In Reg server, this is more worthwhile, in my opinion. And yeah, so that's going to be the first coin shop, okay? And now we're going to head over to Gong and Mangon. Which, again, once you finish all 3 chapters for the first scroll, you're going to be able to unlock further scrolls, okay? So Chun is going to be available starting December 16th, and then Mangon is going to be available January 13th. Okay, so it's a pretty long wait for the last one, but the next scroll is in about a month. And then there's 2 different kind of coin shops, okay? We have the actual coin shop, and then we have a Meso shop. So this is really, really cool. And just to kind of get into it, from Mangon's coin shop, I would just recommend focusing on probably the epic potential scrolls. You know, those are especially because they're 100% as well, extremely valuable. So make sure you take advantage of those. And then probably the flames. Now you see that some of these items have the name Karma on them, right? These Karma items are only able to be used on untradeable items. So it doesn't really matter too much if you're in Reboot because everything's untradeable, right? You just gotta equip it, but it might matter for you in non-Reboot where you want to keep an item tradable, maybe trade it to some friends, you know, so they can work on it for you as well because they might have, you know, something that you might need. So just keep that in mind. And a lot of these items are transferable with an account, which is really nice. So also keep that into account. Keep that in mind because again, this event, if you coin cap on multiple characters per day, you're most likely going to be able to buy all these out. So depending on how many characters you're going to coin cap on will determine how much of an advantage, you know, you're going to give yourself, basically. Okay? So, yeah, keep that in mind, excuse me, that a lot of these items are transferable with an account. So from this shop, I would just say epic potential scrolls and then the flames to really worry on. From the Meso shop, let's see here. So this is a Reboot exclusive. You can buy 50 Arcane River and Stone Origin droplets. Highly recommend you guys buy these, okay? So if you don't see them, you know, you got to get your 5th job. You know, you got to get to that spot, that area where you're able to start getting droplets. So that's Lachlin, and then Esfera. So yeah, make sure that you guys buy these out. 50 droplets is basically basically half of an armor piece because you need 108 now for an arcane armor, or if you're working towards your weapon, you know, also extremely beneficial. So remember, this is a Reboot exclusive for these droplet stones. And then these Karma Eternal Rebirth Flames, they're 250 mil in Reboot. In Reg server, I believe they're only 50 mil. So again, these are super beneficial. These are Eternal Flames, which give you know, additional options of 4 to 7, and then I think 2 to 5 for non-boss items, and then 4 to 7 for boss items. So, you know, if you ever have a chance and an opportunity to get your hands on Eternal Flames, highly worth it. Highly recommend to take advantage of that depending on the item you're using. Okay, and nobody cares about Shadow Knight coins. And then the final shop for Mongon, you have the Meso and the coin shop. So this is the Meso shop here. There's more options on non-Reboot where you can get like a premium scrolls, right, for pets, for example. But I am on the Reboot server right now covering this. So if you're on non-Reboot, you will see different options to take advantage of that. And I actually might cut to my character on non-Reboot just to kind of show this again, especially I think just for the final 2 shops. Okay, but the 15-star enhancement scroll, really nice. It's basically, you know, it's a free 15-star for an item that's 160 or lower, 600 mil. Not that hard to you know, to come by to farm. I never understood, like, I don't know why these are so expensive. A Dragon Pop headband for 2 bill. Apparently it's really popular in Korea, and it sells more for that, you know, more than that, you know, for 2 bill. But I don't know, man. Like, if you want this, you know, go ahead and buy it for 2 bill if you don't have it already. Android ear clip is really nice. What that does is just that, you know, like the clip on your Android, like right here, for example, it'll just disappear. So if that bothers you, if you ever wanted that gone, then yeah, you buy this 700 mil. Not too bad. And then in the coin shop, you have experienced node stones. Would highly recommend getting these because you can feed these, especially into your will skill, the true arachnid reflection. Or just like maybe your new 5th job skill, right? If you don't have too many nodes. This is definitely beneficial to use. Wouldn't really worry about too much on chaos circulators. Black rebirth flames, you know, it's 1,000 coins, and then we're getting so much access to Eternal Flames this event. Not really, you know, I wouldn't really prioritize Black Rebirth Flames from this shop, especially because this is the coin shop, right? And you're only going to be able to get so many coins throughout the event. Symbols are always good. Again, for newer players, I would highly recommend buying the Nodestone packages. Right, red and black cubes really don't matter in Reboot, but in Non-Reboot, which again I'll show here in a bit, there's also a bonus pot cube package, which that is absolutely worth. Even though it's only 5 cubes, like it's still absolutely worth. So you know, make sure you pick that up. But again, for newer players, returning players, highly recommend just picking up any kind of node stones that you see. Make sure you pick up the node stones. And then I would also prioritize, you know, some rebirth flames as well, depending on your level of progression. 100% unique potential scroll. It's 100% guaranteed, extremely worth it, in my opinion, especially if you're in non-reboot, where you don't have always, you know, access to be able to cube 24/7. You can't go wrong with symbols. Right, and there's different packages, so you can just really pick on, like, you know, what town, you know, you want, and go with that. Okay, so that goes over all the coin shops and all the scrolls, all the rewards. I'm just seeing here if I missed anything. I don't think so. I think we went over everything, so that's awesome. I'm going to cut to non-reboot and kind of show the last coin shops here that are going to be available in January, just to kind of see the difference and show you what's worth it or not. Okay, and we're back, and this time on non-reboot on my Wild Hunter. Just gonna go up here. There we go. And then we're going to check out the coin shops further down the line. As you can see here, you have a Chaos Scroll of Goodness, 60%, which is, I mean, better than the 30% that you get from Elites. You can buy this for 50 mil each. Very worth it, in my opinion. Like, I would highly recommend if you need to, like, scroll your non-existent potable badge or like your shoulders, for example, right? Would highly recommend picking this up. And then you have the premium scroll for accessories and for pet equipment. I'm definitely going to be buying the pet equipment because I need 8 of them in order to finish my last pet equip that I'm working on. So yeah, extremely worth it. Highly recommend it. Maybe not for, it depends on your server. You're gonna have to check your market. 500 mil actually might not be worth it because again, depending on your server, people might be selling it for less. I know in Bara, at least at the time of recording this video, weapon attack pet equipment scrolls, you know, premium scrolls that you see here, they're worth like, I don't know, 1.5 to 2 bill. So it's definitely worth it to buy these from the shop. And then everything else is pretty much the same. Let's see. Yeah, all that's the same. Maybe the Gong shop. Yeah, you have the pet equipment, the regular pet equipment, right? 2 to 4 for coins if you want to pick that up. You know, you can. You also have the more cogs, but this time it's in the coin shop, not the Meso shop. So if you needed that, you can pick that up as well. Meso shop. Yeah, see, so the Karma Eternal Rebirth Flames in non-reboot, they're 50 mil compared to 250 mil in reboot. It's kind of funny. And then we have Rejuvenation Flames. These aren't available in reboot because in reboot you can already buy red flames for 9.5 mil each, just from like a regular shop in Genesis or Leafree. So that's why you don't see them there, if you were wondering. And I believe that takes care of the entire event. So again, kind of a TLDR, we went over the coin shops. You're gonna kill monsters around your level, 300 coin cap. You're going to feed 200 coins into the scroll. You're gonna get a bamboo shoot for that. I would highly recommend farming on a mule, those coins every day in order to feed into the scroll so you can unlock further chapters and then further scrolls down the line. Once per day, make sure that you're going to Gong, and you're getting up to 150 coins per day on your main character. Because I'd assume that's what you would want it on. If you want it on your mule, sure, but for Gong, once per day on one character, get those additional coins that aren't counted towards your 300 daily coin cap. And yeah, that's basically it. Sorry for rambling here and there. It never gets easier to do these kind of videos, to be honest. And I like doing things in like one take, So hopefully you learned something from this. If you have any further comments, if I missed anything, leave them down in the comment section down below. Or if you have any questions, leave them down below as well. I'll try my best to help and answer you guys. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.